Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Mike Struck, and I'm just here talking about life is feudal once again. Um, yeah, a second. I want to see something here. You know what? Let me know that if that works out a little better. Huh. So yeah, this is the normal thing. Basically I'm doing the smelting. So I'm letting this load up here. Basically what I want to do is put a stack in there. Alright, I got a stack in there. Now what I want to do is move this stack over here. It's gonna lower it. I'll increase it. You don't really have to put it all the way up there like that. I do when I throw something in there, just because it'll get it done just like that. Bam. And then I'm just gonna start smelting. What I need is the iron bars. Oops. I forgot to equip my blacksmith tool. So what I like to do is I like to keep a cart close by. That way, I can throw stuff in there I don't need. So what I'm going to do is going to manage it, equip that, and then I am going to throw stuff in there. Alright, so what I like to do too is I like to do this. I like to make sure that's set to the default. And then I go to manage. And then I just press E. And that way I can see everything that's going on. And pretty much you just let that happen. And you just let your guy do its thing. You try to make sure your food is full as well. We're gonna do that real quick. He's really fast on it. And then you don't have to, you can always quick smelt, but I like to do it this way. So you can see what's going on. If you're fast enough, you can move something over there. Just keep it some coal over there. Before long, I can just drop this whole stack in there. And then we'll do that. And then I'll throw these pieces in there once it hits below 70 again. And yeah, it's just process and repeat. We go down here to system. As you can see, stuff wow, got really clear. Yeah, I can hardly see it now. Huh. Must be something with one of the updates. Yeah, I can just barely make it out. Slowly but surely, he's in the 90s, so you're not going to see that much of an increase. If you notice my health over here, yeah, it's gonna go up eventually. But luckily that's not going to affect much. Alright, we can drop that stack in there. Increase the heat. We'll press E again. Mass produce the iron bars. Mass produce. Yeah, and there's also ways to increase the speed by dropping and taking out, dropping in, taking out of the coal. Some people will put like a couple different pieces of coal in there, and they'll move one out, move one in, move one out, and they'll keep a rotation going, and then increase the heat and whatnot, and it'll speed up the process a little bit. But it's better just to do it this way. If you're trying to level it up, try to get your stats up, you know, try to get your stamina up, try to get your willpower up so you can carry a bunch of stuff. Lower levels, don't keep your armor on because that'll take up like 40 or 50 weight. And that's about it, really. If you like this video so far, please like and subscribe. That's pretty much the how-do on smelting. I notice I don't see a lot of videos online on how to do it. But pretty much that's how you do it. You just stick a couple stacks in there and you keep it going. Get with a good guild that has a couple breweries, because these breweries will last you about an hour to 2 hours, 3 hours, but they will need to be repaired. Just depends on how fast your guy gets, and another thing is keeping luck, getting your stats to the correct stats for smelting. Will give you bonuses to stuff like, alright, so it's that and intellect. So you want a high intellect. If you have a high intellect, your guy will discover things, but also he'll discover things if you have a high luck. So you just want to throw in some rings and some necklaces. You got a jeweler in your guild that's very helpful for rings and necklaces and whatnot for luck. There is no clothing set for smelting. So you just got to get smelting up. Once you get it to 100, you can do all kinds of great things. You can make regional ores, you can smelt them, you can, yeah, you'll discover some things. It'll be great. And then that'll help out along the line. So if you do smelting, you're going to end up picking one of these two to do. So I'm going with armor smithing. We already got a guy who's doing forging, who's like almost maxed out with it. So yeah, this is the line that you're going to get. So you can do these 3 at maxed out. You won't be able to do 3, 6, yeah, you won't be able to do it. I mean, you could keep this at a lower and keep that at a lower, but then you need a professional smelter. Somebody who's always going to be smelting stuff for you. Just for you. So you could do that. However, I suggest doing the smelting so that way you can be proficient at one or the other. And then you can build up this material preparations and artisan. Artisan you can get up, you can make some things with. You can do some pottery if you choose to. The materials prep is going to help you with the masterwork basis. You know, you can make bottles. You can do a lot of things. Make vials. I guess that's a... No, that's a vase. Some kind of vial or vase or something. Make this stuff here. Get some bricks. Yep, do all that. Yep. And, you know, basically just try and keep your food on high, and it'll just take time once you reach 90. But once you reach 90, you can do all the special things. You can smelt gold, and you can smelt the regional. You're just not going to get the bonuses you would at being at 100. Oh yeah, we could throw that in there. We could put that in there a little while ago, I guess. Throw that together. Now see, and once you reach the 90, you can resmelt your stuff. So if you have anything that's like an obscene amount of something, you can get rid of it. Which I can see somebody already went through and got rid of an obscene amount of something. Stuff. These materials here, they take up a lot less weight in your bag and in the forge, but it's also only a one-shot deal. Once you do it, you did it. See, look. Now that's gonna make me a bunch of well, you'll find out. But it'll make me a lot of I'll show you when I pull up the screen for this one. It's almost heated. Pull that out. Throw that in. Pull that out. Throw that in. See, look. Throw that out. It's not seeming to work out for me very well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to make this video go too long, but I want to show y'all which metal this makes. And it makes a lot of it, so like 171, so that's 171 bars right there. Actually 171 of these bars that we're making right here to make 171 wire. Takes 1 bar each. Same with these little plates here. So I haven't really done the math on it, but you'll get like for like 100 wire, yeah, for 100 wire you'll get like almost 1,000 lumps of iron, like almost 1,000 something lumps of iron. So, and I think it takes like a couple of them to make a bar. It takes like, I think like a couple of these to make a lump of iron, like 2 or something like that. Okay, so it takes 4 to make an iron bar. So whatever it is. And I'm sure there's some sort of loss in there. I don't know the percentage. That could be looked up online. But yeah, that's pretty much the blacksmithing. I mean, smelting's pretty much the same thing. But you get some more options to make stuff, of course. You know, like scale takes a couple of parts. It takes some wire and a thing of scale to make the scale. It takes a wire and a bar. To make the plate, it takes an ingot. It takes a large ingot. And yeah, so on and so forth. I mean, pretty much it's that in a nutshell. You'll need some other components to actually make the armor. First you'll make some pieces, and then when you go to the crafting table, you'll take the pieces that you make, and then you'll need either some cloth, some thin hides, some thick hides, and various other things, some string, stuff like that. So you'll have to chase after your other guildies to make it, and then when you get to the higher level stuff, the 3rd tier, in the tree, the 3rd tier armor sets, the heavier sets, the last, That'll take specialty metals, and then to make the royal armor sets. Yeah, that'll take even more. So those are really truly end game things. You are not going to be making them early on. In fact, it's going to be very difficult to make them even later on. I'll do another segment of that, a more in-depth segment on just making the armors, just armor smithing. Not prepping, making these little items, not the prepping aspect, but you do want to prep. I'll make a video about prepping as well. Prepping for mass producing armors, and what you can do with your mass produced armors. You can sell them for crowns. You can fill your guild up with the best sets. Everybody can be a heavy lancer with a heavy armored horse if you know, if they're giving you the materials. But yeah, just found out what everybody needs. Make a couple sets of each one, and then hopefully your guild has a majority of something, because you're going to need to get blueprints, and then in order to get blueprints you got to make a crap ton. You have a 15% to get a blueprint per every item you make in that crafting set. So like a sword guy, you know, he's gonna get blueprints for crafting special swords. If you're making a bunch of swords, see iron lumps. Oh, we might as well. Alright. Yeah, what I want to do is I want to just keep loading up the furnace with a good stack of regular iron ore. That way, you know, I always got something melting. And then you'll do this. You'll just judge how much you want to make. So we had like 200 in there last time. So let's. Oh wow. Oh, my inventory is actually quite filled up. So I don't think we're gonna get 200. I think we can get 150 though. Yep, we can do 150. Alright, so we got 150. We're gonna throw 150 in there. We'll grab that bundle of 60 or 30 that was there and there as well, just a little bit. Yeah, I'll throw that little bundle in there. Grab that. And my guild better get me some more junk. Oh, another thing is, you don't want to use your good stuff when you're leveling up. Your good stuff's going to become more in handy. Your level 70 and up, you know, stuff you want to use later, because you're not going to get all the bonuses right now anyways, but you'll get the bonuses on that good stuff, and that you want that definitely, for the later gear stuff. And as long as your guild is producing some decent level leathers, you know, some hides, then you'll pretty much always be making 60 and 70 armors. So, and that, you know, that adds to the life of the armor, how many hits it can take, how long it's gonna last. Last thing you want to do is lose your armor in the battle. Shields, more than likely you're going to lose your shield. You know, depends on how often you're getting hit. But if they got, you know, if they got a good bow guy, he's going to be attacking you every couple of seconds. So definitely want that shield in good shape. But you might lose the shield, and that's all right. The bows don't do much anyways, but I know they do a good bit on the shields. And yeah, So pretty much it's just a waiting game with this. You pretty much just, I mean, you can go off and do some other things. Early on, what I was doing was when this was loading up and stuff, I would go hit on the practice dummy for a few minutes. You know, go and hit it. That'd be about it, you know, and then just hit it up. And then yeah. So you just pretty much chill around. Go mess with your woman, go, you know, mess with your man. Play one of your phone apps. I don't know what's, you know, do whatever you want. Make something to eat. There are other aspects of the game that do take more of yourself. You're not. This is just a small aspect of the game. The hunting and all that stuff, you know, that's all running around stuff. But I mean, if you want to be legit, I mean, you know, if you're smelting metal, you ain't really running around places collecting the stuff to get it. You need people collecting it for you. So we have people that are miners. You know, as long as you're in a decent guild, you already have people doing all these jobs here on the tree. I would say if you're somebody who wants to be more eventful, yeah, do the hunting tree. You get the animal ore production. You get to be the guy making the horses. So you're the guy in charge of the cavalry. You got nature's lore, which is pretty cool. You know, that's farming, herbalism, forestry, advanced farming, healing, alchemy, cooking, brewing. I heard alchemy is it is kind of difficult to get there. Yeah, that's pretty forward. Jewelry, prospecting. So yeah, this is a tough tree, you know, because you need somebody who's gonna be willing to come on and dig stuff. Dig stuff. And look for gold deposits. You don't get to look for gold deposits till 60. Look for silver deposits. I mean, and pretty much the only thing you gotta do is go out, set that option right there to your regular option, and just keep clicking, or keep clicking E. Get yourself a little thing that clicks E a bunch of 10 million trillion times. Yeah, forge armor parts. Make armor sets. So yeah, I can make everything pretty much. But these special sets here, they all require special things. That's why they're special. So I ain't making them anytime soon. Recycle. So we want to recycle small plate first. We'll recycle that, and it will give me a, let's see. Okay, so 390 for 70 plate. I may have had it a little backwards there. We'll recycle again, and again, recycling you can't do until you're 90. But save all those junk parts you made. Don't just throw them away. See, look, in that quick, I was able to smelt that much. And then what I'll do is, bam, I'll throw them right back in the furnace. Heat it back up, and they'll melt down, and I'll make iron bars out of them. And then I already got that iron cooking in there. So what I'll do is I'll go over here, since I got, I see I'm getting almost below 20. I'll come over here, I guess I'll grab the rest of the charcoal, because I'm not going to be doing this much longer. But pretty much I do it till I run out of charcoal, and then I'll make some more charcoal. And then if I got enough sitting here to do for the to level up my armor smithing skill, I will use my I'll use my power hour to level that up. Let's see if I can throw that. Nope, I guess I can't. See if I can. Huh. Okay, there we go. 42. Let's try another 20. Alright, there we go. Now we found the sweet spot right there. So we got 61 cooking. We'll throw the other 32 in there when we get low. And then we got that cooking, we got that cooking. We'll add to that. Bam, bam, bam. It's 800 and something, so that'll make a couple of bars, hopefully. And yeah, you'll do that. And pretty much that's just all you do over and over again. I'm going to wait until I'm a little lower, until I'm a little closer to eat. And that way I don't gotta do it again. So again, fellas, you know, and girls, anybody who's playing Life is Feudal and they want to go down the armor smithing tree, you will definitely be a very valued player in your guild. Everybody will love you. Everybody will jump over the hoops for you as well, I would say. If you need anything, more than likely they're going to be willing to help you out. Because everybody needs a high level armor smither. Otherwise, there will be no high level armors if they're available. If, you know, the guild gets to that point where it's able to afford some OP stuff. But that stuff could also get lost, you know. You get killed, you lose it. Alright, just listen to some of the weird chanting going on in the room over next to me, you know. I don't know, maybe my wife has learned how to cast spells or something. I don't know what this crazy chanting is, but I don't know. But yeah, you know, keep your goals, you know, try to keep them, you know, start out in the beginning, just throw yourself a hunk of 30 in there so you can forget about the stuff going on, and then throw your other metal in when it gets to about 20 or so, or 25, and then let it dwindle its way out. Keep throwing 10 or 15, whatever amount that you like to do. It doesn't really matter. It's not gonna help. The only thing that makes the coal last longer is its durability. So you don't have long, really. I mean, the coal gets used up pretty quick. And then, like, look. All right, so we're ready to smelt. That stack over there. So we're gonna make some iron bars. Select, mass produce. Oh, we forgot to do food. We'll do some food real quick. And then, yeah, just like that. Wham, bam, bam. We got a 7 and a 4 going on right here. The 4 is kind of his backup we're going to keep. So once the 7 goes down and we see only 4 left, we'll throw in another stack of 5 or 30. Let's see. We'll just throw in the whole stack probably. And then go from there, let it dwindle down again. So we could probably throw this stack of 32 in there. Yeah, look at that, 93. Alright. So we got that stack in there now. It's gonna be heating up. Trying to think. It's good to also, you know, if you don't have the stacks of stuff to recover like that, just keep yourself, you know, stacks of 150 or 160 of iron. Keep throwing that in there. Once you're able to put 150 or 160 in there, throw that in there. Throw that in there. If you need to slow one down from heating up too fast, you just throw like a 30 stack on top of it.